Check. Check 1 2 1 2 1 check. Big up to all the monster island massive and beware for our triple day you like the last kid. Don't ask me what you don't got that we got, son. For one flow that's elementary, my dear wise son. Secondly, ever since I was little, not too much to riddle. Each rhyme to the syllable. MF Doom. Hello. This video is going to be strange, and if you are one of the 17 people who have subscribed to my channel previously, you might notice something different. I've been through a lot in the past few days. I'm still struggling with the question of how much I should share with the internet, right? To what extent, I realized my audio was on my speakers and I don't want my microphone to pick them up. You know, there's something extremely comforting about playing this character, this weed farmer, making videos about it. I'm behind a screen and to some degree I'm anonymous. My voice is real, but no face, no facial expressions. It's safe, and I might take advantage of that safety to vent, okay? And maybe not even venting, just to collect my thoughts. And let's admit it, part of me wants some attention, okay? Everyone on this platform, to some degree, wants attention. Oof. Maybe I should have written something down before I started talking, but it's not how it's going. Long story short, my girlfriend and I broke up. We've been together for what would have been a year in 3 days now. It's 3 days short of a year. I was on vacation with her family at the Jersey Shore, and I was meant to stay with her for the next week. It's Tuesday. I was meant to stay there until Friday. And instead, I'm back home. It's been a rough time. I have made a point not to shy away from my emotions, to delve into my internal state and see things for how they are, but not to draw conclusions either. The truth is, her and I both made mistakes. And it's not a competition. I don't want to sit here and play this game of comparison. Who made more mistakes? Whose fault was it? Nobody is at fault. Whose fault is the world? Nobody's. I have a true belief that we're all trying our best, including her, including me, including her family, my family, you listening. We're brought into this world and we learn things. We learn things that make us feel good, things that make us feel bad, and as we figure those things out, we develop strategies to feel good, I suppose, or to avoid the things that make us feel bad. Sometimes those strategies are what we would describe as unhealthy, right? What makes one of those strategies unhealthy, and what makes one of those strategies healthy, is a question I am grappling with very hard. You know, I'm questioning, why do I feel this need to share this world I'm creating in Minecraft with everyone else on the internet? Part of me wants attention. Part of me wants you guys to comment and tell me good things. But I don't want to need those good things. Compliments are fantastic, but compliments should be like dessert. I want life, my life, to be like a hearty meal, right? It's fulfilling, and, you know, a meal is what we need to survive. Dessert is pleasure. It comes on top, and it is okay to feel pleasure and to seek pleasure sometimes, but it is not okay to dedicate your life to the pursuit of pleasure, nor the avoidance of pain. And I'm pretty sure those two things are the same thing. The devotion to pleasure is the avoidance of pain. You know, pleasure and pain are related. They do not exist without each other. I'm getting ahead of myself, I suppose. What do I want to say here? Yes, I could cut the mic. I could take a pause, but I think part of this feels right to have this talk with myself. So, I guess I was talking about why do I feel the need to share this world with the world, huh? And I said, part of me wants attention and positive external validation. Maybe that's why I started it. But that's not why I'm going to keep doing it, guys. I'm going to keep doing this because it makes me happy to take my time and create a building in this 3D block game that looks good to me, and it's sort of a reflection of reality, but with its own personality, and its own simple way of doing things. Minecraft, it has its simple way of existing, and it's beautiful. Could I create this world and choose not to share it with anybody? Absolutely. Would that be healthy? Maybe. I find myself wondering how many incredible Minecraft worlds are there out there that no one has made a YouTube video about, Probably countless. I'm not gonna give up on my channel though. I'm gonna use it as a means of expression, right? I don't know how anyone will receive this video, and I'm done guessing. Tell me in the comments what you think. Could be mean, could be nice, could be honest, could be a joke. Who cares? Well, I care, actually. What do you mean, who cares? I care, but I don't care what you say or why you say it. I just care that you say it, huh? Be honest with me. So, this world, this channel, is not one thing. It will grow, it will change as I grow and I change. And here's the idea I meant to get at. Whether or not I start or continue to pursue this channel for external validation, this idea that I'm about to share still holds value to me. There's something about pressing publish on a YouTube video, and at that moment, it's out of my hands. And I don't think there's necessarily something unhealthy about pressing publish. I think there's the possibility for unhealthy behavior and thoughts after you press publish, and there's also the possibility for healthy thoughts after you press publish. Did that make sense? It's not about whether or not I put out a YouTube video. It's about how I see it. And I don't know how anyone will receive these videos. If anyone will receive these videos. I'm going to take a sip of coffee and I'm not going to press pause on this recording. Hold on. I really don't know how anyone would receive my videos. And I don't need to guess, right? You guys can tell me, be honest. I trust you. Don't worry. Now, if you're one of the few people who have been following the channel. Not every video in the future is going to be like this. I'm gonna turn around and go right back to making cinematics, and I've got a build that I made in creative, and I'm ready to put it somewhere. I just gotta figure that out. The point is, this video is different for a reason, because I'm really going through something. I've got this friend. Well, I've got lots of friends, but I'm going to talk about one of my friends. He's so careful. In my opinion, sometimes he's too careful. This friend... Okay. You got this. Love you, Mom. Fuck it, I'll leave that in. I was talking about my friend. My friend is so careful. Too careful. He's so afraid of being himself sometimes, and it hurts because when he is himself with me, it's incredible. He's funny. He's thoughtful, caring. And sure, he's got his own problems. He's got anxieties and insecurities. I love him. And I love my other friends as well. They've been there for me in this hard time, and so have my parents. I bring him up because it's strange. It seems to me which he falls on sort of the opposite end of the spectrum I'm on. I think him and I are both deeply insecure in who we are. And he reacts by withdrawing himself. Maybe such a fear of what people will think of him that he doesn't want to put himself in a place where people will think of him at all. Whereas I have such a fear of what people will think of me that I put so much effort into trying to curate how people will see me. And what's so funny is that in a moment of clarity such as this, it's obvious that's such a futile pursuit, right? It's a message I'm sure you've heard many times, right? People are going to think what they want to think, right? And you can't control it. And it's like that's an idea which logically I can toss it around in my mind and pull it apart, and I understand that. Yet, that logical level of understanding has never taken me... I'm unsure why one of my armor mods has just stopped functioning. Oh, there we go. It's back. Yeah, I've got a mod which allows me to wear my helmet and chest plate without it being visible for the sake of the videos, really. I burped. My thoughts are pretty jumbled. This hasn't been very collected, has it? Guys, what am I doing here? I don't know. This moment in my life is a turning point. The truth is, there's no right answer. I don't have a correct answer in how to behave from this point forward, and no one else does either. My goal right now is to put myself out there, to show the world my creativity, my sense of humor, my ideas, and to understand that I cannot control how those ideas will be viewed by anybody. And it's not my place to control how others will understand my ideas and my creativity. And man, when I put it like that, doesn't it almost sound mean? Not mean, not evil, but controlling, like I don't want people to be allowed to have their own thoughts about me because they might be bad. How dare you think about me with your own free will, right? That's not right. You should have your own thoughts. Judge me, please. It's okay. Man, this has been quite the rant. There's so much I want to say. I keep being tempted to get into specific details of this breakup, but I think for my own privacy and for the privacy of the person I was with, I shouldn't get into details. But the crux of this problem, I think on both sides of the relationship, mine and hers, is this idea that others have thoughts about me and her. Others, as I exist in this world, others will see me and they will have their own perspective of me. Will they care much about it? I don't know. Should they? I don't know, right? It's like some people will be closer to me than others. Some people will be complete strangers, and maybe those thoughts they have are the absence of thoughts about me, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm including the fact that many people just don't care about my life. Of course not. They have their own. And I want others to have their own lives and to experience the spectrum of joy and sadness and creativity and boredom and everything that I experience. It's not right to determine what that should look like for anyone else, and it's like I've wanted to do so in a way where I wanted them to look at me a certain way, right? And that is a falsehood. That is not a healthy way to go about life. So this channel, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it full circle. This channel that I have here will change as I change, right? My goal is to allow those things to happen, and to allow those things to happen without fear of judgment and with the understanding that I may be judged. Still, I'm not running away from judgment, nor am I running towards positive judgment, trying to curate positive judgment. This channel is mine, and it's about me. Thank you so much for listening what some 20-year-old on the internet with a modded Minecraft world has to say, right? I wanted to say, I have hopes about what the listener may take away from this, but I don't. I don't have specific hopes. What I want you to do, listening, is to question yourself in a healthy way and just take things slow. Keep your eyes peeled, right? Enjoy yourself. Feel your pain. Find peace. Or, handle conflict if that's what you have to do right now. Just be careful. Be thoughtful. Be yourself. Thanks for watching.
This one's called upon further reflection. I think probably I just missed my mom. Who knew?